Hey guys, welcome back to my third tutorial on Python 3.7. Today I'll be talking about variables and print statements, okay? So let's start off with initiating what a variable is. But first, since I'm on Mac, as you guys should know, I'm going to have to initiate my Python, open it up. So I'm going to be clicking Python 3 on terminal just to open up the packages. So next what I'll be doing is I'll be initiating a variable, showing you guys what to do. So I'm just going to keep a theme of barnyard animals for this. Sorry, it's going to be a bit cringy. But okay, so how about we do pig equals 4. So in this equation, in this little initialization, I'm initializing this variable named pig to 4. Pig equals 4. Variable pig is initialized to the variable to the value 4. And I'm going to type in something called print parenthesis 4. All print 4 means is we're to the console, we're going to print pig. All this means is I'm going to print variable p down below. So when we print variable p, we're getting the value of 4. So this means we successfully did initialize variable pig to the value of 4. Okay? So if that wasn't clear, don't worry, we're going to be going over this a few times in this video. So just sit back, relax, and we'll get through this together. So another thing we can do is, suppose I were to make another variable called cow, and I initialized it to a variable to the number 8. Make it a little even, okay? And now, since I have two variables, I can do stuff like cow divided by pig, and that's 2, which is just 8 divided by 2. You guys might not understand how doing something like cow divided by pig would be really helpful for you guys, but trust me, when you guys go down the road, it's going to be really helpful for you guys. So if you guys know these basics, it's going to help you guys out a lot, okay? So let's do another little math problem. How about we do pig times cow? Oops, I didn't do the asterisk. Pig times cow, right? Then we get 32. 4 times 8 is 32. Now I'm going to initialize a couple more animals, like how about donkey equals 7 and rooster equals 2, right? So now in total we have pig equals 4, cow is 8, rooster's 2, and donkey 7. Now let's just practice some of our order of operations and some of our numerical functions from last video for the remainder of the video. So we could do something like donkey times rooster times pig. And by doing this, we can multiply all three together and we can get 56. Another thing we can do is donkey divided by rooster times, how about cow this time? And we get 28.0. And now we can let's do some other things. How about cow divided by donkey? And if we do this, since cow is initialized to 8 over here, and since donkey is initialized to 7, you should be getting a really large decimal. But if you want to get rid of this little 1.4285 long gibberish thing, we can just do something like this: cow / donkey, and we got 1. So whenever we do this, this just omits the entire decimal thing after all the decimal place values after the initial decimal to get 1.0, right? So that's pretty useful sometimes. Another thing we can be doing is cow to the power of pig, right? So all this would mean is cow, which is 8, and pig, which is 4. So it's 8 to the 4th power, which is just 8 times 8 times 8 times 8. 4,096, okay? So I feel like we've gotten some pretty good practice out of this. Now let's talk about the print statements that I told you guys about before. So we can print something like this. Print, how about we can print one of the animals, cow get 8, and then print donkey, 7, and then print rooster, str, we get 2, and finally let's do final one, print pig, 4. So suppose we try printing something else, print dog. Well, we haven't created a variable called dog yet, so we won't be able to print it. But suppose we were to initialize a variable dog equals 1. Now if we print a dog, this dog, we get the value 1. So another really important thing that you guys should be knowing is, for these, usually we have to use quotes around what we type. So for example, print I like pie. So this is going to say invalid syntax, right? Because for this is a phrase or a string of words, and for strings of words, we need to use quotes. The reason we did not use quotes around the word pig, donkey, rooster, or cow was because they were already initialized as variables. In variables, the computer just thinks of it as a number. So suppose we did print 4, we wouldn't need to type in quotes around it, but for just like before, remember how print I don't like pie didn't work? Now I'm going to do it differently. Print quote, and then I don't like pie, quote, yeah. So we're going to begin a starting quote over here, an ending quote over here, and do it. Click enter, and we see that we have I don't like pie, right? So it's pretty easy, guys. So all you guys have to remember for print statements is that when we want to print a variable, like pig, donkey, rooster, or whatever we choose to name our variables, we just have to remember that we don't include quotes. But if we do, if we want to print something like a phrase in words, which is a string of words, which we'll learn in the next video, we have to use quotes around them, because otherwise the computer will think of it as a variable, and if we have not reinstated a variable called I don't like pie, the computer will give us an invalid syntax and will completely mess up our entire code. So just to give you guys another example, print hi, see, so we're doing this without quotes, and again it's not going to work, but this time I'm going to do something different. So remember how we initiated rooster, and this was, rooster was equal to 2. Now let's do this again. Print, how about in quotes? What if we type in rooster in quotes? What do you guys think will happen? Based on what I've explained to you guys so far, what do you guys think would happen if I put rooster in quotes instead of not including quotes like I do regularly for variables? Well, if you guessed that it would just type out rooster, you'd be right, because since there are now quotes around it, it is no longer thinking of rooster as a variable when it's printing it out. It's just thinking of it as a string of words which will output to the console. Okay, so hopefully you guys learned something from this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.